Hello and welcome to this July 26, 2010 video version of Invested Central's Chart of the Day. I'm Tom Boley, Invested Central's Chief Market Strategist, and it's my pleasure to provide you with today's Chart of the Day. This Chart of the Day is brought to you by StockCharts.com, simply the web's best financial charts. Before we get into today's Chart of the Day, which features a long-term positive divergence, I do want to remind everyone that on Tuesday evening we will be having our next in a monthly series of online trader events. This one is going to be focused on understanding divergences, learning to trade divergences, knowing when to believe the divergence you're seeing, when not to believe it, some of the reasons that divergences fail, and so forth. Go over a lot of examples, definitions, calculations, show you exactly what's going on with those divergences. So if you have an opportunity, please make sure you sign up for that. We have already had to add a second presentation because of the demand of this particular online trading series. So absolutely, if you can, sign up and check it out. Even if you can't make it live, if you sign up, you'll still have access to the transcript. So make sure you go to investedcentral.com and check that out. Today we are featuring Emergency Medical Services Corp, ticker symbol EMS. This is about a $2 billion services company. Taking a look at the chart, you can see the stock was up over $56 just a little more than a month ago, about a month ago. We went all the way down to $42, so literally in a month the stock lost about 25% of its market cap. That's a pretty steep drop. What's interesting though is that on this move down, you can see the MACD followed suit, went straight down. We went into almost like a bear flag and then broke down again, and on this breakdown you can see the MACD actually was much higher. So it appears, and especially with this bullish engulfing candle that came in on Friday, it appears that in the short term EMS has found a bottom. One way to consider playing this stock is maybe taking a small position at the current price. If it moves up to the 50-day, you'll have a decent gain on a lesser piece of this particular company. But what I would also do is keep some powder dry, because if you do pull back and get closer to the bottom of this engulfing candle over the next couple of days, obviously you can lower your average cost of getting in, and then if you close down below, say, about 43.75 or so getting out, you won't have much of a loss. So that's one way to try and minimize a loss to the downside, because not every trade's going to work out. Doesn't matter how nice the technicals look, they just don't all work. So you've got to make sure you minimize your risk, and if you're right, obviously you'll do a lot better to the upside than if you're wrong, because you will have managed that risk to the downside. But looking at the chart, you can see a beautiful positive divergence. The volume trends are not great, so clearly this is a broken stock. What we're looking for is a temporary move back to the upside, not necessarily a long term. We'll have to see how things develop from here. But notice that the RSI recently, early in July, and even just a couple of days ago, we were under 30 on the RSI. Stochastics got down close to 0 in maybe about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. So we're very oversold, coming out of some very oversold conditions, and with slowing momentum to the downside. So it looks like EMS will make a nice move here to the upside. We'll just have to kind of play it by ear and see. I hope you've enjoyed our presentation today. Be sure to check out our chart of the day every day at investedcentral.com. While you're there, sign up for our free weekly Market Pulse newsletter and have the chart of the day emailed directly to you. And once again, don't forget, we have a big event coming up on Tuesday, July 27th. There are a couple showings. Go to the website at investedcentral.com, check it out. I think you will be very pleased to be at this event. There's going to be a lot of good information discussed. Happy trading.